for my roommate upstairs. He's kind of loud, and I'm just trying to get myself situated here. I haven't made a video in a very long time. You know that already. Yeah, I'm sorry for the creaky chair. The chair is just creaky. And, oh, y'all like these glasses? They don't help my eyes. In fact, they hurt my eyes because I shouldn't be using these glasses. My eyesight is fine. But they read so well when I wore them out in public. I started wearing them a lot, and people were like, "Wow, you look so. Those glasses look really good on you." And I'm like, "Wow, thank you," but they're not real. I bought them from the Halloween store, the spirit store. They came with a nerd costume, and I wasn't buying the nerd costume. I just wanted the glasses, and I bought the glasses because I was basically looking for props that I could use for my role plays that I had in mind coming up that I haven't actually filmed yet. But just be patient with me. I'm going to film something here soon. I'm also going to be filming. In fact, while it's in my mind, I'm going to go ahead and film it tonight. Now, I just have to get some stuff situated here. And I am going to film a role play video. And I think it's going to be fun. It may not be quite what you would expect from me, but I agreed to play a certain. Oh no! I lost all of my pictures. My roommate's kind of loud. Anyway, I lost all of my pictures in my phone. The good pictures and the bad pictures. The pictures that I took that I would show everybody, most of those are posted on Facebook already. Then there are the other pics that I haven't posted on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter, so nobody knows about those pics. I try to when I take pictures of myself, I try to take several pictures, different angles, me making different faces and whatnot, so that when I go back and decide which one I'm going to post, I have multiple options, because I'm not, I'm not a photographer. I don't have that eye for picture taking. I can't even claim to be an amateur photographer. I just don't have that eye for it. And if I keep wearing these fake glasses trying to look cool, I'm not gonna have an eye for much of anything. Oh my goodness. Prolonged wear hurts my eyes. So I'm just trying to put some clothes away. Then I'm going to go ahead and prepare for this video that I'm going to film tonight. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I'll do that. You know, ideas are just going through my head as to what I'm going to do in this video. And money's been kind of tight. I've been working a lot of hours, which contributed to me not filming. I had a job interview. I got the job. I just got that, that preliminary paperwork to do. And once I get that situated, I should have I should get the job. No, I got the job. I don't start until much later in this month. So I'll start at what? I'll start on the 25th of this month. So exactly a month before Christmas. And once I start, it'll be Monday through Friday. And I'll have Saturday and Sunday off. So that gives me a consistent schedule. I may be able to squeeze in a little more filming, I'm not sure. But because it's a second shift job, I'll be a second shift manager, working with the first and the third shift. And making sure everything is being conducted smoothly and in properly. And I hope I have a good, responsible team of people working with me, because I really don't have time for stupid people. I need people who want to do the job. I need people who want to do things right, and who actually care about the job. And I understand there will be those who will have their gripes, who will have their complaints. But that just comes with the job. It's just the nature of the job. I know because I've been there, and I'm hoping, having been on one side of the coin, I am more prepared. To deal with the other side of the coin. Because you think that you are, but you really don't know until you're there. You have a job to do, and you got people, over you, telling you they want things done one way, and then you got the people under you, doing what they want to do and not doing things right. And you got to get these people to work with you, so I guess you're going to have to convince these people to work with me. And once I've done that, everything should be fine. But we'll see what happens. So yeah, I've been super busy. I've been running and gunning, and I actually worked 12 hours today. I worked from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. in Seattle, 45 minutes north. I say 45 minutes, but that doesn't account for traffic. That doesn't account for traffic. And leave it at that. And then what do I do? Oh, I have to, I had to drive from Seattle to another place 45 minutes south, which was actually close to my home. Well, closer to my home than Seattle is. But I still had to drive maybe 8 miles to get home or whatever, something like that, maybe 10 miles, maybe less. But my point is, I've been running and gunning, and I've been wanting to record. I've had these ideas in my head floating around, and I just haven't been able to make it happen the way I wanted to. And Duke Doom ASMR, he's been posting so many videos. I just can't keep up with that guy. And he's good at editing his videos. He's really good. And he's a real talented guy. I haven't really had time to discover any new ASMR artists out there. I haven't really had time to listen to the work of the other ASMR artists that I already know. I've listened to a few, but I haven't really been able to give myself over to it like I wanted to, like I have in times past. Adulting is hard. It really is. But, speaking of adulting, I met this girl at work. She was so pretty, and she was my age. And when at one point, she noticed me looking at her, and she just smiled, and I smiled back, and I didn't take my eyes off of her. And so, eventually, I worked up the courage to go and talk to her. Turns out she's not single, and I'm like, what? She was like, yeah, I have somebody. And I'm like, okay, well, I'll stop being awkward and smiling at you and whatnot. And she was like, no, I actually like that. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, okay. So you don't mind me flirting with you. I just have to understand that there isn't going to be anything between us. Okay, fine. I'm not like that. As soon as I found out that she was with somebody, I wanted to get out of there because I would want somebody to show me the same respect. You know what I mean? If I'm dating you and some other chick comes up, or some other dude comes up trying to talk to you, I, as your significant other, expect you to make it clear to him, hey, I have somebody. I'm with someone. You know, I'm not single. I have a boyfriend or I have a husband. And I would expect you to do just as that lady did. She was respectful. She was kind. But she let me know, I have somebody. And I said, okay. You know, I totally respect that. And I left it alone. I backed away. So I would expect the girl that I'm dating to do the same thing. And if the guy is persistent, you know, don't cave in. Just do whatever it takes to get away from that dude and make him aware, hey, I'm not interested in you. So, anyway, well, I'm not gonna tell you anything more about the mushy parts of my life. I don't think you need to know all of that. This isn't a vlog like that. This is just me catching up, so to speak. And I'm about to end this video and then start on another video. And then I gotta do voiceover work for it. And see how that goes. So, while I'm preparing to do that, let me do something here. Without burning myself. Don't burn myself. Okay, I just lit my candles. I'm gonna let them burn down some. They might not get far, but I need them to be a certain way from me. You know what? I don't know if that's going to work. So, ta-da, I have a second candle. Do that one. Keep this one going. Alright. Keep this one going. And so that when I end this and I get started, I'll be able to just go ahead and jump into it. do what I'm gonna do. So anyway, I appreciate your patience with me. Don't be upset or bothered because I haven't made anything. I'm going to make some more stuff. I just have to utilize the time that I have and try to be as creative as I possibly can. These guys and these girls on YouTube, they're just so incredibly creative. And not that I'm in competition with them, but at the same time, I'm kind of in competition with them, vying for your attention. But at the same time, there's enough subscribers to go around to all of us, so we really don't have to compete and vie for attention. But at the end of the day, we're still competitors. So, and I would like to say I'm competing with people like Ephemeral Rift and Maria Gentle Whispering and ASMR Duck and Polly Gorble and ASMR Nova Star, but those are all heavy hitters. They got so many subscribers. I only got like 3.5 thousand. So I mean, it's whatever. I'm not comparing us. I'm not talking down to them or anything. I'm just saying, if it was a competition, then man, I gotta up my game. And then Duke Doom, this dude, it seems like he's uploading like 2 or 3 videos a week. And I'm like, man, I gotta up my game. But I can't because I'm standing there at work making sure people don't steal stuff, making sure someone's not hurting somebody else, Oh, speaking of which, at one of the places where I work, it's not a nightclub, but I feel like a bouncer there. It's a family environment, and the place is called Round One. That's the word round. And I believe the number 1, or the one that's spelled out, it's usually me and another security officer there. That's when I have to stand, when I'm scheduled to stand there. I don't like going there, I like going there better now than I did before. I didn't like it before, but I went to work a couple of days ago, and the guy was like, "Oh, I didn't tell you. Did Tevin tell you what happened to us?" And I was like, "No, man. What happened to you guys?" And he was like, "It was me. It was Tevin. It was Doug, and it was somebody else, and we were standing outside, and 10 Iranians walked up to us and was like, 'Hey, y'all ever heard of the knockout game?' And they jumped them. They boldly jumped security. And so security, they ended up throwing blows, having to throw blows. And these guys, they're young. They're either in the military or fresh out of the military. Yeah. So it's okay. They knew what they were doing. But the fact that these fools just challenged them, and I'm like, yeah, it had to happen on a day that I'm off. So, oh well. I didn't get to crack skulls. I didn't get to bump, test the integrity of somebody's jawline. I didn't get to do any of that. So, oh well. Maybe next time somebody will come up to me and be stupid enough to offer themselves on a silver platter. Hey, Smilin Observer. You ever heard of knockout? Oh, I'm sorry, what? What were you saying? Speak up, I can't hear you. You're breathing, aren't you? Get up. Tell me about what you were saying. You know. But I digress. No, I'm not a violent guy. I'm a very, very, very peace-loving guy. But sometimes being a peace lover means that you gotta have something with you to keep the peace. And we're not supposed to carry guns, we're not supposed to carry knives, we're not supposed to have weapons. But the people that we're guarding, they have knives, they have weapons. You know, they're not supposed to bring guns into the premises. They're not supposed to bring knives into the premises. But you know they do. So I gotta be careful, they gotta be careful. They don't even want us carrying billy clubs, which I think is stupid, you know. But it is what it is. I go to work, I get paid. Nobody does anything stupid, I'm happy. Somebody does something stupid, I get involved. And I convince them otherwise. I convince them to be better for them to either leave or calm down and relax. Because if they don't, I'm going to call the cops. And saying I'm going to call the cops or you have to leave supersedes me saying, if you don't leave, I'm going to break your jaw. So what's it going to be? You know? And I'm going without saying, that doesn't mean that I wouldn't jump in there and I wouldn't get stomped out, you know. I know my limitations. I understand that, you know, some dudes are faster than me. There are dudes out there that, you know, they've been fighting their whole lives. So I understand. But at the end of the day, I represent the client, and the client's word is last say. And if the client wants me to ask you to leave, I'm going to ask you to leave. Then I'm going to urge you to leave. And then I'm going to order you to leave. And then I'm just going to call the police from there because you're not listening. Because all I got to do is ask you to leave one time, and the minute you refuse, you are now criminally trespassing. So I'm calling the cops. And you can call the cops too, but guess what? I work for the establishment that you're in. The cops are going to side with me. So I'm sorry, I digressed again. ASMR, yeah, so I look forward to making more ASMR videos, and I hope you enjoy this one. I hope, even though it's not necessarily me tapping on anything, or me wrestling stuff. It's just me talking, but I hope that even that was entertaining. And then there's my roommate coming in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. Get upstairs and stay upstairs, dude. So, with that, I'm going to bid you adieu while I prepare to make this next video. Alright, everybody. Good night.